We cannot have the society where people will be bullying others and posting it on social media, and you see evidence and nobody will talk because they say you are a celebrity or you are popular or they like you. No. Now, Portable made another video, say, upon all the good when don't do, now the bad thing when do they remember. Which good have you done? Point out the good you have done. Point out the good you have done. If everybody they ginger you, they calm down, brother. When you do something wrong, you apologize. But this one, you go and learn, and you will learn the hard way. You go pay for that hospital bill if the time reach. You understand? You will pay. Don't play. And like I said, you go and learn, and you will learn the hard way.
Doesn't matter what they think. When I get told, I get things to do, I get life to do.
But this period now,
after this thing, you feel no sit talk for your life.
Yeah, no problem now.
Bro.
God will do the best.
I tell you now, you be like boy for where I see.
I never said with boss.
You understand? You see this place where you did so, you see this whole Abuja like this, if I tell them say you not the go house, you not go house, except the police escort you shepherds. If I tell them they believe you, they go break you, they go scatter your body, nothing will happen. They're not going to see a VDM no now. See, I literally I did today by saying I'm one kind boy where they talk anyhow. You understand? The way they talk to me today, not
you see two regard. There's some easy way you see those.
If I follow you once now, you increase.
They tell you say the way you be, that's how you say no, I get talent. I don't understand.
Stand up, come up for you. See, pa, move this guy. Come up for you.
This is an apology video, an apology message to all the Ratels and Ratelers. I'm deeply sorry. I know I offended many of you. Let me kneel down and beg. But nobody big pass to beg. Please, I'm sorry. Ratel, please. All the Ratel worldwide, please forgive me. And I'm going to confess. The reason why I said all I said about the president of the Ratel group. Please listen to me. Don't judge me. I'm coming out now to be very honest with you. Please, Ratels. Ratel and Ratelers. If you guys are still, you can know that a lot of you have, left the Ratel gang, But for the few that are left, please. The reason why I said it, and please, I don't want anyone to judge me or rain curses on me, because you people have done a lot. You have emotionally stressed me. The reason is because the president of the Ratel group, 1 month after the money was donated, I donated 500 naira because I knew that, this thing will happen. 1 month after, he stole from the NGO money and he lied to everybody. And none of you could come outside to challenge him. None of you could do your investigation. So, I did my investigation. I knew about it and I tried to speak about it. So the reason is because I wanted to be honest. I wanted to tell him. And that's why he cannot worry. They don't bother away to reply me now. Do you understand? Because he knows that I'm saying the truth. He knows I'm saying the truth. So please forgive me for saying the truth about the Ratel, this thing. Okay, let me lie down. Please forgive me. I'm tired. If I lie down, I feel sleep. Please forgive me, Ratel. Ratel, I beg you. I beg. Your president stole. The president of the Ratel, this is not thief. I call him a thief now. I call him a fraudster. He cannot. They sue correct. You don't understand? And I wanted to disgrace him, but I'm a very, very nice person if you get to know me. Not just unlike with the little bad eye. I'm a very nice person. You don't understand? So I look and say, since he did not challenge me, let me leave him. Now when he comes out, I say, I never took 1 naira again after I don't talk. Now that I'll go get. There's what we call, don't worry. Just leave it like that, So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ratel people, for exposing the president who steals. I'm so sorry. I love you. Shalom. Hey, the office thing.
VeryDarkMan asked a question. When will all this stop when he make a video saying that in 2024 he has slept with over 30 women? So I will say, VeryDarkMan, you have recently shared how you have slept with almost 30 women in 2024, and you have presented this as part of your persona as an activist. I'd like to challenge you and those who follow you to consider or reconsider the message you are sending to society. You speak about activism, about making changes, about helping people go to school and fight for a better future. But here is the question. How can you claim to be a force for a good or for good in the world when your actions, your lifestyle are so deeply disconnected from the values that sustain families, communities, and cultures. What good is it to educate and empower people if the foundation you are building on is one that ignores basic moral principles? Society has always depended on the strength of its relationships, its family structures, and its cultural values. Yet, you are here celebrating behaviors that weaken those very foundations. As an activist, your platform should be used to uplift and guide. So the question is, why are you glorifying behaviors that contribute to the breakdown of society? What are you truly fighting for, if not for a future where people are taught to respect themselves and each other, where communities are built on trust, respect, and mutual care? What do we stand to gain from activism if it comes at the expense of our morals, our cultural values, and our future generations? I want to pose some questions for your followers as well, to make them think, because some of them are actually very, very, very gullible. I want them to think deeply about what they are supporting, because when you say VeryDarkMan did this, all of them scream. I have a few questions for them. Why should you blindly follow someone who is promoting behaviors that could lead to the destruction of the fabric of society? Do you believe that actions like this, which undermine the respect for relationships and the value of family, can truly lead to a better or more harmonious future? What is the true purpose of your activism if it's not focused on building a society based on respect, empathy, and responsibility? So to VeryDarkMan followers, this is not about hating on VeryDarkMan. It's about critically evaluating the messages we promote. It's about understanding the long-term consequences of glorifying behavior that doesn't contribute to the health of the society you hope to build. And to you, VeryDarkMan, have you thought about the future when you are older? How will you look back on this period in your life? Will you be proud of the legacy you have left behind? How will you speak to the next generation knowing you have spent your own youth promoting behavior that ultimately harms society? People will live their lives for sure, but it's the strength of our collective moral fiber that sustains us, not reckless individualism. If you continue down this path, you risk being remembered as someone who, despite his potential, allowed immorality to define him. And that can never be the foundation for change. Perhaps if you think you are going against the politicians and the elite, to me it looks like you just appear to be a savior when you can't even question your morality and privacy and talk about your life and make your change within yourself. Everything that goes on inside of you, you come outside publicly. Maybe you actually want us to scrutinize you so you can have more views, so people can talk about you, just to make it everything controversial. Let me say this to you. Intelligent and educated individuals, especially in the diaspora, often look at figures like you and ask, is this the leadership we need in Nigeria? They would definitely wonder how someone with such potential can ignore the basic principles of responsibilities and self-respect. The support you gain may be loud when everybody screams, but it's very shallow and it's not rooted in anything substantial, because real change comes when we are built on principles that have lasted through generations. The moral decay you seem to promote is not a solution to the problems we face. I will just say this so I don't look like your enemy. Perhaps I know I am sounding like one. As we step into 2025, we must ask ourselves, all of us, what kind of world do we want to live in? One where we respect ourselves, each other, and the values that have been passed down to us, or one where everything is sacrificed for the sake of fleeting personal satisfaction? The choice is always going to be in our hands, and we cannot afford to ignore the consequences of ignoring our own cultural and moral duties. I have emphasized on the idea of you and Kokopi, and when I made a video that Kokopi made a song, Tri Toto, and you were dancing to it, and I raised the question, I said something is going to spring up. Now it makes it, and I know people are going to say, oh, maybe I move with D1. I don't even know D1. I don't even have his phone. I have not even communicated with D1 since I was born. But when D1 made an allegation the other time and he says you were in the club, you said you have massaged somebody just to have money, whatever, I don't want to call the name, agege things that you've done. And now he said you have money, you had some money and you went to strip club with men and women and all stuff like that. And the Coco P, and I heard that Coco P is an elderly person, old age. I'm in my 30s, in my mid-30s. I have 2 kids. I have a great family. I have a home. I have things that I'm doing as a responsible person. And I'm also responsible in my communities. This is not to blow my trumpet. I don't even need your fans to start asking, they ask stupid questions. They are not the one I'm actually talking to, because most of them are just gullible. And if you're following me because you think I say things that support VeryDarkMan, and whenever I criticize anything about VeryDarkMan, it gets you upset, you better go unsubscribe, because I don't need those dumb people on my platform. I'm speaking it to VDM. You better listen, brother. It's not out of hate. Nobody hates you, but most of the things you promote are very irritating. You have a lot of good work. Trust me, you have a lot of good things. And I'm not saying you are not going to make mistakes. And these are not what we're saying. I'm just saying, before you even make some mistakes, at least think. Think whenever you are putting yourself to the society. Are you broke? Must you be always controversial? Must you say things that are so degeneracy? Must you act immoral? Must you bring that to the world? Oh, I used to do soapy. I used to do this. I used to do this. I have addiction of this. I have addiction of that. We know everybody's a human. And just because you have had the platform, millions and thousands of people listen to you. Now you think if you don't know what to say, go read some books. When last did you take up a book and read? And you're associating yourself with Shewa Nicola Bokuti. Brother, Loronu, go and think and upgrade your life. And you say, oh, I don't go to interview, nobody can cancel me, nobody can. If you were educated and very informed, you will go for interviews, you will go for podcasts, you will share more information, you will rally more people. But because you are not educating yourself, you go to the gym, you take some whatever PED or something you take, and you gym and you look big, and then you start seducing ladies everywhere, and then you have to, and then you come again on social media and you start saying it simply, take care of my ladies. BS.
VDM Olomo. Ayiwada. Odelogbegun. I was telling you people there, say this boy. Person wey feel dey. See, a desperate man is a desperate man. Person wey feel look, they use another man play because of saying broke. You see, say if one opportunity open for him, no go do anything to make money. They play. I see that what I'm saying, Yes. I don't even want to hear the story because like it's a very dirty conversation. I don't even want to get myself involved in it. But D1 is doing a good job. D1 they press in neck. They press in neck. Means it's just the beef for body. If they press people neck, they spoil their hustle. D1 is on your ass, bro. He's on your ass. D1 you get joy.
This life maybe how to say everything matter with the thinker. When I get tour, I get things to do, I get life to live.
But this period now, after this thing, you feel no sit talk for your life.
Oh, yeah, no problem now. God will do the best. So, I know. Okay, when I talk, say I won't come out for mine. I say, okay, do you know the police? Do anything for me? Say I won't come out. I know zero my mind. Say, okay, my career don't finish. I don't zero my mind. Say everything don't finish. Make I go my way. But God will still bring everything back. Still bring everything back. People are good.
You wanna sit down there, make I follow you using one.
Now my case with this, I have to be here.
No,
I can't.
Smart.
You came together. I can't. This I can't. This is my case. You can't see my case behind my back. Let's talk everything here. Let's just talk everything.
They go now.
Because these guys really provoke me the way they people say they call you hear me you talk to me as you just like
they find way forward.
Alright, so I woke up to a message from my friend saying, bros, check wetin Lee Smart post. As I dey go Instagram, I see say somebody tagged me for Insta blog, VeryDarkMan threatening Lee Smart. I checked Twitter, all over Twitter, VeryDarkMan oppressor threatening Lee Smart and blah 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 blah. I quickly checked Lee Smart's story, make I dey sure. I can't see everything. I check in page, I see everything. I say, okay, first things first, just the way bloggers carry that one, Mona also repost this one real quick. Do you understand? Now, I'm not surprised by this whole smart voice recording. I'm not surprised. It's not the first time. No be how VeryDarkMan take come to life. Skincare vendor arrest one girl. Drag back, follow the girl fight. Later, the girl say she don't know me. Recently, honorable member slap person. The whole Nigerian saw it. Later, the same guy go honorable member house. Go collect what he say collect. He changed the whole story. So I'm not surprised. Now, this recording where Smart posts, first of all, is definitely orchestrated. Now then fabricated. It's definitely AI. If it is not AI, tell Smart to post from starting to finish, because this recording started from 5 minutes. Which kind of recording they start from 5 minutes? Play it from 0 minutes to play the whole thing, post the whole thing. Let everybody listen, because this is definitely AI. If you know it's not AI, post everything. But until you post everything, it's definitely AI. And secondly, again, the fact that you came there with the intention to record, it means you were up to something. You know, your problem with me is the fact that you came to Abuja, you could not provide an evidence. I'm now your enemy, Abi. Now, that's number one. Number two, my only regret is that I did not slap you. My only regret, as I don't notice say you don't get evidence, and I don't give you 1 million naira, the evidence where you claim say you get, I no see am, you don't chop my 1 million, I for slap you, tell you say if you don't give me evidence, and you don't give me that money, you know they go anywhere. You obtain me via false pretense. You see this one, Nigerians, we have sense, and you will smart, you go learn, and you will learn the hard way. You came online, you posted on your story, you created an opera that Naira Marley, Zinolesky, that they carried their boys, they kidnapped you, they took you inside the bush, they naked you, they used stone to hit your leg, they collected $300 and a skateboard, and you have video evidence of everything. You escaped, you went on the road, Good Samaritan carried you. You say you have video evidence that your guy recorded everything. That was what you said. You now said that you don't trust the Lagos police on the island because Naira Marley have paid them, so you need to come to Abuja. I reached out to you, you collected 1 million naira first. I started sending you message, you did not respond to me. After I complained online, you eventually booked your flight. Immediately you came to Abuja. Abi, when you come to Abuja now, you don't provide evidence. Now you don't go back with another one. You go learn, and you go learn the hard way. Now, this boy posted another video. Watch the video.
Video be playing on slow-mo so I can narrate this well. That's me when I noticed Zino's car. Then I had to make a U-turn. That's why I nearly fell down there and run the opposite direction. Until I noticed he was coming with convoy too. As you can see, that's Zino. My cameraman has to be discreet, so Zino doesn't know he's with me and he's recording him. Zino thinks he's one of his fans. You get? So that's the convoy which I ran past. Then the bikeman that was following them chased me. That's the guy. You can see them pointing where I ran to. Then as Zino confirmed that yes, they were chasing me already, he had to run back to his car. That's Zino running back to his car laughing when he knew that they were onto me already. So my video camera has to be discreet so they doesn't know. Because they didn't know he was part of me. They just thought he's one of the fans, or maybe I was just holding the car. And here's the timestamp. This is 3:59 after I was assaulted, and this is 3:39 before I was assaulted, the same date.
Now, let's quickly play this part.
Timestamp. This is 3:59 after I was assaulted, and this is 3:39 before I was assaulted, the same date.
Now, he said this is 3:59 after I was assaulted, and this is 3:39 before I was assaulted. 3:59 to 3:39, that is about 20 minutes. So, Lismart, you are telling all of us that they kidnapped you, they took you into the bush, they beat you, they naked you, they collected your skateboard, they used stone to hit your leg, they entered bike and everything, and all this thing happened in 20 minutes. Because you said this is 3:59 before after you were assaulted, and this is 3:39 before you were assaulted. So everything happened in 20 minutes. Secondly, the video showed, he said he's the one wearing blue, Abi. Now, he now showed another video that Zinolesky was coming like this. So, you are the one wearing blue, nobody saw your face. You said Zinolesky is chasing you, but we did not see a video when you ran past. The person where they record from car, why you not show when you run past? But you only show when Zinolesky they come. Now, you now said, people were pointing hand that this is where you were. Zinolesky now turned back and went to his car. But the previous video that you made, what you posted online is that they entered bike,
They chase you into the bush. The first time, you say they kidnap you. Second time, you say they enter bike. Zinolesky park in Ferrari. They enter bike. They can't chase you, go near bush. They can't carry you enter inside the bush. So all these things happen in 20 minutes. Everything happen in 20 minutes. Now, where is the good Samaritan where carry you from road naked? 3 different stories now. You will learn. you will learn. Like I said, my only regret is that I give you 1 million, and when you reach, you don't show me that I will slap you, and I'll tell you, say, for using me play, for wasting my time. If you don't bring the evidence, you know they go anywhere. It's either you give me the evidence or you give me 1 million. That was my mistake. That was my only mistake. But again, you see this AI recording when you post, you will go down for it. Unless, if it's not AI, if you say I'm lying, VeryDarkMan is lying, post from starting to finish of everything that you recorded. Post it online for everybody to see. If it's not AI, you will learn. And Nigerians will learn. Now when people come online to say something, sometimes when I go cool down, analyze everything. When I'll cool down, I'll analyze everything. This is a big lesson to everybody. Many people say, person will just come online, can't talk all of that. Just this thing. Sometimes these people come out to lie. Ask for proof. This boy was clearly chasing clouds. And you go learn. I'll tell them. Send you again now when I don't write apology. When I don't request, say when I go apologize. You people are telling Naira Marley not to press charges. Except if that one is a mumu. But even though I will still write, you go learn, no? And you will learn the hard way. Don't play. You're gonna learn.
Don't play that. You just like
I think they find way forward.
You
guys have zero idea.
Make I tell you now, you be like boy for where I see you.
I never say I be
You
boss.
understand? You see this place where you do so, you see this whole Abuja like this, if I tell them say you not go house, you not go house, except if police escort you reach airport. If I tell them they really you, they go break you, they go scatter your body, nothing go happen. They don't go no send a VDM no man. Teacher, I reach where I did today by say I be one kind boy where they talk anyhow for road. You understand? The way they talk to me today, I'm not your mate.
You see poor regard. Person will
I'm
be
not
saying
your
me
mate
serious.
at all. Because I follow you once now, you will increase.
They tell you say the way you be na sabi for you just say no, I get talent. I don't understand.
Stand up, come up for you. Sipa, move this guy.
Come on, yes,
Come up for you.
Very dark black man. I'm absolutely disappointed in you after listening to this voice recording. Why would you threaten a boy that came to you for help? It's sad that you did the exact thing that you preach against. You always preach against oppression. See what you talk for the recording. Move, come up for here. I go break you, I go break your bone, I go do this one, I go do that one. You did my zone. You be small boy. Of course, Lil Smart is a small boy to you. You are 30 years old. Lil Smart should be around 26 or 27 by my calculation. He's a little boy. The age difference between you and Lil Smart is not much. But VDM, you're a strong man. You go to the gym a lot. Just like me, I'm an active gym user. And our duty as men that go to the gym is to protect people, not to intimidate or to bully people. This hand, where would they carry iron? If we use sama person slap, that person fit by. Now why me? I know they like fight. I don't like fighting. I like to protect people. If I beat person, that person fit by because I dey lift iron back to back. That's why I don't get into a fight, because I fit by person. The kind threat so you can threaten that small boy. I've been in that kind of situation. That's one of the motivation that made me to start working out. Where person threaten me like that, so he threaten Lil Smart. It remains small to make a piece for my boxers. You scared that little boy. I am not supporting Lil Smart for collecting your 1M. I no support him. When you sent him that 1M and he started sounding some way, I called him out on Instagram. I called him out on social media. I said, no, send that 1 million back to VeryDarkMan. And VeryDarkMan, you are not a policeman to determine whether what Lil Smart showed you is evidence enough. You are not a police officer. Not be you go tell him, say what's in the show, you know, be evidence enough. You are not a police officer. And the last time you came out to say you are an online police officer, you had issues with the Nigerian police force. So VDM, I know bad way till you talk. You see the kind slang so they use for the voice recording. You were sounding like a cultist. What's the difference between you and a cultist? All these street cultists where they intimidate people for university and schools and streets and all that. That was exactly how you sounded. So you go breaking bone, you know, blah blah blah. So what's the difference between people where they preach against now? Like that politician where intimidate that cab driver where you fight for that time. What's the difference between you and such people now? I like your work. I always defend you when you are on the right path. But what do you do for this case? Makes no sense at all. That boy trusted you. He ran to you for help. He ran to you for you to protect him. The way you were going about the whole thing, it was like you were trying to cover the case, defend Naira Marley and that. You know, it don't make sense to me. I had a chat with Lil Smart. I said, please, send me more evidence. He said, no. Say the evidence. He won't give them to police. Because I be one here waiting transpire before you begin tell him say you go breaking bone. You know Grease sent me that one, but it's all good. When he said he wanted to present it to the police, I respected that because come to think of it, I'm not a police officer. I'm just a social media commentator. So I respected that. And that was how I expected you to treat him when he came to you. You go respect anything when he carry come give you. Tell him say, go to the police and finalize whatever. And then report back to me. Let me tell the people what's going on. So VDM, what do you do no make sense? Please, it don't make sense. We should practice what we preach. You scared that little boy. It be like person like me now, like this one huge now. I can't tell person I go breaking bone. That person go piss for him piston now. God no give us muscle, make we use and they intimidate people, they bully people. God made us strong for us to protect people around us, not to bully people. I am not in support of what you did. You need to apologize to the public, VDM. You need to apologize to everybody.
Vincent, why you want break Lil Smart bone? Why? Why you want breaking bone? Why do you want to do that? I be not be you they threaten am so. Oppressor.
Well, I don't see I don't like to. But this period now,
after this thing, if you no see talk for your life.
Yeah, no problem.
After this thing, you feel no see talk for your life again. Because you give am 1 million now, you want to take a life. Abi? If you no see talk for your life again, and nobody should say that it's because of the 1 million that you gave. Anyway, what are the yell? The boy when they say God go do him.
Because this guy said that if you provoke me, the way they call you talk to me out.
Vincent, yeah, you be like boy where I did.
You understand? You see this place where you did so, you see this one Abuja like this, if I tell them say you not go house, you not go house, except if police escort you, you shepherds. If I tell them they believe you, they go break you, they go scatter your body, nothing will happen. They don't know nothing about VDM no now. Teacher, I literally did today by say I'm the one kind boy where they talk anyhow.
Okay, you say I reach here because I'm one kind boy where they talk. If I want make the break your bone, they go break scatter your bone. Because of 1 million where you give person 1 person and kill him. Abi now you want to take a life. Now you born him. Lil Smart is 26 years old. Vincent is 30 years old. 4 years difference. 4 years where you collect from him now. You want breaking bone. It's beyond 1 million now. There is something more to this thing. Do you understand? Because if now 1 million, you are good at calling people out and collecting money for other people, right? That's what so you supposed to collect your money, but this is beyond. Get what they pay you. And this boy said he wanted to start the story from Mohbad. You say no, make you know 1 year about that one. Why you know 1 year about that one? Why don't you want to establish? Why don't you want this boy to talk? Now you go and say this thing makes sense, so you know makes sense, so do you understand? So it's obvious that this boy is an oppressor. It's obvious that everything he preaches against, they do him. Do you get? They collect money under false pretense. They bully people. They oppress. Do you know? So that one, when they talk, he was talking about the senator. The honorable way slapped that Uber guy. Now lie. Do you understand? It's the same thing that Vincent does. The one where they talk, say portable one done too much. This one, that one is the same thing that he does, and even worse, because now you won't break this boy bone for nothing. Yes, now, because now you born am 4 years where you carry for. I don't know what did they give you that mind for that Abuja? How many people have you broken their bones where nothing happened except police? That's how powerful you are now. You don't understand? You don't get boys for the Abuja now. Now you they control the whole of the Abuja. Oppressor, Vincent. Nothing must happen to Lil Smart. You dey hear? Drag your ear, me dey hear. Nothing must happen to Lil Smart. That boy is sounding like a victim. Nothing must happen to him. Nothing must. He must not. If one hair come off for him body, you go that Abuja. You go need to explain the people where they give you that mind. So everything that you preach against, you they do you be homosexual. You be bisexual because you do man, but you do more of men. Do you understand? That's why you were angry with Bobrisky now. Because Bobrisky, they cast you. If Bobrisky says that somebody is bi or somebody they do man, I go believe him because you don't understand. So when Bobrisky they cast you, you they vex. That's why I wanted to bring him down. Because now what you they do? He come as I say, he just give man a hand job. Can you imagine? As you get chest rich, you don't feel go do bouncer because of food. But because it is your fetish, that's who you are. Do you understand? That's why you can never be accepted among the elites. Vincent, you can never be accepted among the elites. Because you already, even if people they hear things, your own they don't see video. Do you understand? There is nothing for you. Nothing. Now let all this nonsense if they do, all the threatening Lil Smart. This is somebody that you claim that you wanted to help. You won't come breaking bone. Break her now, taking life. Now you give her life, taking life. Vincent, oppressor. Break him. Do anyhow. You be God now. Do you want here? My people, I beg, help me look at this thing. This is a message from Vincent to Lil Smart. This case will not concern you. You put your mouth inside. You say, for us to work together on this, we gotta see and talk. That means you want to carry out come your base now, where they'll feel breaking bone. Then here, you can't tell and say, you can record everything we say throughout, just in case. I mean, our AI send this one again. Anyway. Happy Mary AI. I'm sorry, Happy AI Mary. Sorry. This boy follow your instruction. You say get ulterior motive. You they paint him like bad person. Whereas now you be the evil person. Anyway, nothing must happen to Lil Smart. Merry AI Christmas. Do one here. Shalom.
Caro, aka VDM, Ashiri Etitu. Lil Smart, don't expose you. Caro, wait. So when you release alleged Bobrisky audio, it was not AI generated. But when Lil Smart exposed your lie, you can't talk say na AI generated. My people, anybody that takes Caro, aka VDM, serious from today, it's either you be mumu or something is wrong with you spiritually, because Lil Smart don't expose you. You want to cover up. He said na AI generated. But when you release Bobrisky audio, it was not AI generated. You need deliverance, Caro, aka VDM. You need deliverance. Caro, aka VDM, you see this audio when you smart release, you go explain, Kaya. See, your credibility now zero. We know say you don't day zero before, but this will expose you. When you criticize others for, I remember that honorable Fabucha, now you carry the matter for head, but this one now you the bully person because they carry Caro. Lil Smart was smarter than you. That was why he was recording you, and you didn't know. Your credibility now zero. Listen, if you like, promote Naira Marley from now to 10,000 years. Call a walk. Nobody go and listen to his music again. We are not ready in this country. We are not ready.
Thank you. I go by the name Black Mamba. Don't forget, I thank God for my subscribers, my phone, and my sub. If you like, if you comment, if you subscribe, I'll keep thanking God for you. I love you all.